My name is Joel Hogan. I'm the programs manager at Charity Digital. I've been working here for about 6 years now, from frontline support, account management to partner relationships and strategy as well. So we live in precarious times, economic uncertainty followed by the pandemic, complete with the struggling currency, rising inflation, labour shortages, trade disruptions due to Brexit and the invasion of Ukraine, and so on. And we've been hit by a cost of living crisis, high inflation, and low wage growth. So it's a tough time for all of us, and it's especially tough for charities. The cost of living crisis has led to less appetite for donations. So that means charities face increased service and demands, but have less funds to meet those demands. But too many charities are simply unaware of their options or fail to take advantage of opportunities available to them. So it's in the form of free or discounted tech, free advice, education, and resources. So today I'd like to help. I want to make the whole process seamless, showing you all the many options available and highlighting ones that might speak to you. So just a brief agenda on my slides that is today. So today we'll look at the best places to find free tech, the discounts and donations and freebies that can streamline your operations, and the free advice you can receive to make the most of your tech. So without further ado, let's start with perhaps the most important part there, which is the free tech. So free tech can revolutionize your operations, streamline your processes, automate certain repetitive and tedious tasks, increase your funds and improve working life in general. Now, you just need to find the right tech for your charity. Now, this does mean practicing caution, thinking about needs, and looking at the free options that will suit your needs. Let's explore some of the best free software available, followed by some of the best free sort of advice and other types of things as well. So a bit of some shameless self-promotion today. Will be a little bit of that of Charity Digital, but we are here to help. So the Charity Digital Exchange has saved more than 80,000 UK charities, more than 300 million on tech for nearly 15 years. As the UK partner of international non-profit network TechSoup, Charity Digital provides registered charities technology donated by some of the world's biggest tech companies. So that's include Microsoft, Adobe, and many, many more. So eligible charities, so just a couple of examples of the free ones here. So eligible charities can gain access to Adobe Express Premium, for example. So that comes with a donation of 1 year membership for up to 10 users. Now, charities can effectively use Adobe Express to create marketing materials for their organization. The software's pre-built templates allow users to create a variety of great content without requiring any graphic design experience. Adobe Express has incredible content templates, stock images and front libraries, editing and publishing tools. It also comes with a useful social media scheduling option too, which is very, very handy indeed. Adobe Express is a fantastic piece of software and it's completely free. I've been told off this by because we work with Adobe. One thing to compare it to that helps is it's very, very similar to Canva, which is another very popular product. Adobe's version of Canva, which I've been told off before, but it kind of explains things a little bit better with it. Now, charities should also check out Fiverr, which gives you access to a marketplace of vetted freelancers and collaboration tools. Now, users get the service for free. Usual price is around $149 per year. And on top of that, once you find a freelancer and pay them for their services, you'll get a 20% discount on that first service. Another great available offer on Charity Digital Exchange is the free .charity domain, which comes from our partnership with Public Interest Registry. The free domain comes complete with a host of great extras, including WHOIS privacy, SSL certificates, DNS and URL forwarding, email host trials, support all year round, and other great elements too. Obtaining a domain for your charity is vital to the growth of your charity in terms of looking professional and also being trustworthy as well. There are loads of other completely free options for tech at Charity Digital and loads of discounted options too. But we will also provide validation services for charities to access free software directly at our partners, such as Microsoft, Workplace, and Slack as well. We regularly update and bring new tech options onto our catalogue. So keep up to date with Charity Digital Exchange and sign up for our newsletter for any sort of product releases or anything like that. So leaving the world for where I come from briefly and just some other offers out there. So CRMs have become essential in recent years for charities, always a hot topic and in high demand. Charities can access plenty of free CRM software to help them complete tasks, manage people and projects, and broadly streamline operations. Take Red Cloud, for example, a platform specifically aimed at charities with free versions of its CRM and donation management software. Software allows charities to manage online and offline donations, supporters, campaigns, and claim gift aid all in one place. So it offers unlimited fundraising pages, unlimited websites, unlimited checkouts, and much more. Similar to that, you've got Grant Seeker Flux. So that offers free entry-level access to its CRM software. The free platform allows charities to manage unlimited grants and payments, assign unlimited tasks, track unlimited funders, and share impact with your networks across the UK and beyond. So there are plenty of options for accounting software as well. A lot of this software can be costly and overly complex as well, especially for the needs of smaller charities as well. So perhaps a better option is to trial out some of the donated tech that is available. One great free accounting option stands out, which is Benchmark. They offer incredible software packages, which are completely free to all registered charities as part of their free software for charities project. There's no catch. Full versions of the software available are absolutely free with no limitations and no reduced functionality. And, there are lots of packages which users can demo. These include a core accounts package, advanced accounts package, payroll package, CRM package, and knowledge management package. All of the above are available on the Benchmark website. So if you are in need of some great financial software, do a little investigating and find the perfect package for your needs. So what I've mentioned so far are specific to charities, but there are plenty of free software options available to all. These are usually more suited to smaller requirements, so it can be perfect for charities that do not want to spend a huge amount on software packages that only serve a small purpose. So image libraries, so we can start looking at those, for example. There are lots of great options that are free. The paid options, such as Shutterstock or Getty, are great, but may not be necessary if perfect imagery is not a priority for your charity. In that case, you have the options mentioned here, so Pixabay, Unsplash, Pexels, and iStock. And then we've got image editing. So you don't need the latest high-tech options for editing such images. You can check out a platform called Trello, which offers free access for charities and non-profits. Or you can pick one of the options mentioned here, all of which do the simplest tasks free of charge there. So Canva, got a drop in earlier, GIMP, and Photor. So infographics, you may be looking to create infographics to show off your impact. You don't need to purchase anything when fantastic free options already exist. So you might want to consider the examples mentioned here of Pictochart, Easel, and Engage. Or you might want to consider work management software in its various forms. These tend to improve charity operations, streamline processes, and broadly improve collaboration and communication. The charities don't need to splash out, just take advantage of the free options such as G Suite, Slack, and Trello. These are just so far just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many tech platforms and high-tech software that can perform tasks, saving you time and money. Many of these options are mentioned in the Brilliant Charity Excellence list. There are many more that you can find out on your own research, but to save you a little time, here are some of our favourites at Charity Digital listed here. So these are just some of our favourites. There are so many different options that we haven't tried or even heard about. So think about your needs, search online, compare the various options available, and try to find the perfect software for you. So discounted tech is another great way for charities to save money. The tech costs money, but a lot of the examples I mentioned provide drastic savings compared to the market price. There are plenty of organisations that are happy to reduce profit margins and sell tech cheaper to charities and non-profits. I mentioned at the beginning of this of the call there that charities are not taking advantage, and to right that wrong, I'll speak about the best options for discounted software currently available to charities. So now more shameless self-promotion, part 2. So Charity Digital Exchange has a wealth of discounted tech to choose from. Charities can purchase, for example, a discount code for Zoom, which provides a 50% discount on their host subscription, so no more 40-minute meetings. Another example there would be Avast provides award-winning cybersecurity products. A huge discount is available to charities and non-profits at Charity Digital. With the non-profit sector being one of the most frequently targeted organisation types of cyber criminals, having protection in place at a low cost for charities and non-profits is vital to their operation and longevity. Those are just a few examples, but some of the partners listed here. Here are more examples of how to get access to this rates of tech. You can get access lots more discounted technology through Charity Digital Exchange. Take a look at our product catalogue to see what's available. Our customer success team will be more than happy to help you with any queries you have about our products. You can contact us there by phone, email, or even our live chat, which we've recently launched this year, which is very, very popular. So our friends at the Sage Foundation provide discounted product subscriptions. So charities can save time, reduce costs, prevent errors, and achieve compliance. And the subscriptions cover everything you need to manage accountancy, payroll, and people, all at a discounted price. Some of Sage Foundation's options include Sage Accounting, which is perfect for smaller organisations, helping them with various areas of finance and accountancy. Another option is auto entry out there is different to Sage, which quickly and efficiently automates data entry, allowing you to simply take a picture, email, or upload information into the system and let the system work its magic. And finally, check out Sage Payroll as well, which ensures charities can pay employees on time, ensure pensions and HMRC submissions run smoothly as well. Sage Payroll is an intuitive cloud-based payroll solution that helps you manage everything payroll related in just a few clicks there. So everything mentioned is discounted at 50% of the usual price for charities. So check out the Sage website and see the options that might work best for your charity. You can have all the tech in the world, but it's useless unless you use it effectively. That's why seeking guidance and advice and learning best practice tips from the experts and figuring out the best way to use the tech is so important. With that in mind, we've compiled some great organisations that help charities make the most out of tech. A Digital Candle, favourite one of mine, is dedicated to supporting the charity sector, and they've been spent many years offering advice to charities of all shapes and sizes. All charities need to do is ask a question via their online form, and Digital Candle match you with an appropriate digital expert, make an introduction, and away you go. You'll receive 60 minutes of free, no strings consultancy from a digital expert. The organisation depends on a network of around 350 vetted digital experts with vast expertise spanning all things digital. They have helped charities with all sorts of topics such as volunteer management systems, CRMs, CMSs, server management, data strategy, digital strategy, social media marketing, and advertising, and many, many more as well. So Digital Calendar even promises to help you find an expert, even if they don't have one that you need currently on their books. You can head over to Digital Calendar's website for more information about that. So Donate Code is a designer and developer volunteer network. The network offers a way for charities and activists to find people to help them with projects to which they have little or no budget, or for IT professionals hoping to dedicate time to a great cause. The work is diverse, ranging from website updates to setting up social platforms. Charities can find people with a range of skills, all of which can help your mission. In turn, charities give back to the volunteers by providing experience and helping them build their portfolios. So AbilityNet aims to create a digital world accessible to all. They offer a number of services that support a wide range of users. AbilityNet's tech volunteers are ready and willing to provide IT support to older people and disabled people of any age across the UK. Every volunteer is disclosure checked with all sorts of IT challenges, from setting up new equipment, fixing technical issues, showing you how to stay connected with family, using online services, and much more. Check out their website for more information. So The Curve is a series of free 90-minute workshops for charities run by Third Sector Lab. They're held regularly and aim to build knowledge of best digital practices, heighten awareness of various digital tools, and broadly help charities improve their impact with digital. The organisation covers all sorts of topics in workshops, ranging from the basics of Google Analytics, web accessibility and inclusive design, and writing for the web. If unable to attend, you can watch the videos after the event as well. So advice and consultations are essential, but you may feel more comfortable completing research on your own terms in your own time. Luckily, there are plenty of places online that provide information and content ranging from webinars, podcasts, workshops, short and long form articles, and so much more, all dedicated to helping charities maximize the tech that they are using. Below, we look at some of the best educational resources for your charity. So getting back to us, so Charity Digital not only offers free tech and discounted tech, but we also offer a content of various forms to help you implement, optimize, and make the most out of tech. Now, Charity Digital publishes content daily. Recent articles that have proved particularly helpful include our report on cybersecurity, our exploration of the best bank accounts for charities, and our analysis of the latest digital trends, to name a few. On top of articles, we also publish webinars regularly. That's on a variety of topics, ranging from how to build a digital strategy to how to use data to inform your planning. And on top of webinars, we publish our Charity Digital podcast twice. You can listen to our podcast on the usual apps, so Acast, Podcast, Spotify, or find each episode on our site published. We also provide regular Q&A drop-ins, with the topic being Ask Us Anything. Attendees can pre-submit their questions in advance to ensure they are answered in the session. We've recently started providing themed Q&A drop-ins, with the latest topic being cybersecurity. It's recently gone from Cybersecurity Month. It's a knowledge sharing session, and many of our regular attendees also get involved with help answering questions as well. So I'm always learning something of someone else in the session, which is really great. It's a real community that's being developed there. On top of all that, we publish several videos each month on topics ranging from effective cash management to animal fundraising ideas to how trustees can champion cybersecurity. We also host events. All of our events are intended to remove any fear or any barriers for charities embracing digital and to share vital expertise from the sector to get them started. We hold massive multi-session events, such as our digital fundraising summit in a few days' time. So sign up to our events mailing list to say a rest of events on the horizon, or check out events listings routinely for the upcoming roster of webinars that can help your journey. So DigiShift is a Zoom meeting attended by hundreds of charities and digital experts. The project, launched with Third Sector Lab alongside the Scottish Council for Voluntary Organisations, is going to become a collaborative networking space where all can work together, depending on experts in their fields, to formulate best practice. The DigiShift events usually run once per month, but there are occasionally deviations, so best to check the events page for any changes. Recent topics of discussion have included avoiding bias in data, taking the risk out of digital, sustainability, so many others as well. They also do run a podcast named Digi Listen, which they talk to experts on the front line about what they're learning and how charities can make use of digital to help people. So another essential organisation in the UK charity sector, Charity Comms, provides best practice advice for charities through their peer-to-peer sharing network. They aim to raise the standards of communication across the sector, to fly the flag for communications as a vital strategic function at the heart of charities, and to connect communications professionals through sharing best practice advice. The mission includes tons of really helpful content that can help charities of all shapes and sizes. Charity Finance have a great knowledge hub that helps organisations of all shapes and sizes with their finances. Their resources include interviews with leaders, analysis of the latest financial and economic developments, and guides supporting you with everything from investment, cost of living, recruitment, and so on. They also produce fantastic webinars, videos that help you get to grips with core financial issues, alongside some useful research into finance and the charity sector. Charities Aid Foundation, CAF, are a leading charity and bank that connects vital organisations, institutions, and individuals working to ensure that everyone has a stake in the future. CAF aims to accelerate progress towards a fair and sustainable future for all. And to that end, CAF produce loads of great content and resources that help charities and charity professionals at all stages of their careers. So some cheap tech and digital hacks. So free and discounted tech options often come with caveats. You need to be eligible, or you need to follow some specific criteria. But regardless of the shape and size of your organisation, plenty of tech and digital hacks can give access to cheap or donated tech. Hacks may require some effort on your part, but the rewards are plentiful. Those are just a few examples there. So Facebook Marketplace. So it's something, you can get all sorts of tech on there. I primarily used it for furniture myself, but there's lots of access to free tech on Facebook if you search hard enough on that. You can become a product tester as well. So you can do that for Philips, and also Microsoft will do product testing as well. So you can trial their tech as well, which that's really useful. Amazon, they do trading as well. So you can trade in tech. That's just another example of that. And then you can go second or third hand with all types of tech, if you need screens or anything like that, if you need to. Buying in bulk. So that's something Microsoft do. So if you're an organization with, you need a lot of tech, if you buy in bulk, you can get a discount on that as well. Larger organizations might be using something called an enterprise agreement with Microsoft to get access to that. And then finally, my last slide there today, so you can also rent tech as well. So the following organisations, renting tech allows greater flexibility for you. You can rent for a month or a year or longer. And you can also upgrade equipment or tech at any time as well. So those listed there are sort of organisations that allow you to rent tech. And yeah, just want to say charity have so many options available to help them save money on hardware, software platforms, and tech in general. And I hope you found the session useful today.